Your toothbrush is only 200 years old. Your teeth are not. So what did humans use for all those years before? Some ancient people actually cleaned their teeth with urine, and it actually worked. Here's what people used before toothbrushes existed, and why the answer is smarter than you think. Let's go back nearly 6,000 years to ancient Babylon. Archaeologists found something unexpected in Babylonian ruins: thin frayed sticks chewed at one end. These weren't trash. They were tools, and possibly the earliest form of dental care ever found. The user would chew one end until it turned soft and brush-like. Then they'd scrub it directly across their teeth, removing food and plaque by hand. This wasn't random either. Certain trees were chosen on purpose, not by accident. That same method shows up again thousands of miles away in ancient India. There, people used twigs from the neem tree, specifically for this purpose. Neem wasn't picked randomly. It naturally contains compounds that fight bacteria in the mouth. Ancient people had no microscope, no lab, no scientific proof of bacteria existing. But they noticed something simple. Neem twigs kept teeth healthier, longer than other wood did. This method is called miswak, and here's the part that will actually surprise you. Miswak isn't just an ancient relic. It's still used today by millions of people worldwide. Some dentists even recommend it, because modern research confirms what ancient people already guessed correctly. Now travel to ancient Egypt, a civilization obsessed with hygiene and appearance. The Egyptians didn't just choose sticks, they created something closer to actual toothpaste. Archaeologists found a recipe written on papyrus dating back over 4,000 years. The ingredients sound disturbing at first: crushed ox hooves, burnt eggshells, and ash. Mixed together, this created a rough abrasive powder used to scrub the teeth clean. Some versions added crushed pumice stone, a volcanic material still used in modern exfoliants today. Egyptians rubbed this powder onto their teeth using their fingers or small cloth strips. It wasn't pleasant, but it worked exactly the way modern toothpaste works, through abrasion. The Greeks took this idea and pushed it even further. They added crushed oyster shells and bones into their tooth powders. Both materials are made mostly of calcium carbonate, the same mineral found in modern toothpaste today. This wasn't guesswork. Greek physicians were already documenting early ideas about dental health and hygiene. Now here's where that urine detail actually comes from, and who it really belonged to. An ancient people called the Celtiberians, living in what is now Spain and Portugal, used aged urine as a mouth rinse to whiten teeth. The Romans mocked them for it, in poems written specifically to insult the practice. But the science actually checked out. Aged urine breaks down into ammonia over time. Ammonia is a real cleaning agent, and it can genuinely whiten teeth and kill bacteria. The Romans laughed, then quietly used ammonia-based methods themselves, just from different sources. Mockery didn't stop the chemistry from being real. So by now, a pattern should be becoming pretty clear. Every civilization, separated by oceans, language, and centuries, kept solving the same exact problem. They didn't have plastic, they didn't have nylon, they didn't have mint-flavored paste, but they all understood two core ideas: scrubbing removes buildup, and certain substances kill bacteria. That's not primitive thinking. That's the exact same logic modern dentistry still relies on. Now let's jump forward to China, around the late 1400s. This is where something changes, something closer to what we'd actually recognize today. The Chinese created the first true bristle toothbrush, using hog hair attached to a bone handle. Stiff hog bristles were inserted into small holes drilled along the handle. This device could scrub teeth far more effectively than a chewed stick or cloth ever could. European travelers saw this tool and eventually brought the concept back to Europe. But Europeans didn't copy it exactly. They modified it, using softer horsehair instead of hog bristles. For centuries, horsehair toothbrushes were considered advanced, cutting-edge dental technology across Europe. Nylon bristles, the ones inside your toothbrush right now, weren't invented until 1938. That means for almost all of human history, teeth were cleaned using sticks, powder, and instinct. Not one single plastic tool existed for over 99% of the time humans have existed. So here's the real question this raises. Were ancient humans just doing whatever they could? with whatever they had access to, or did they actually understand something deeper about health, cause, and effect? Every method we covered, chewing sticks, ash powders, crushed shells, even urine, shares one core idea. Remove buildup, then apply something antibacterial. That is, essentially, still the entire point of toothpaste today. They didn't have the word bacteria. They didn't need it to already understand the outcome. This is the part that most people miss completely about ancient civilizations. We assume older automatically means less advanced, less intelligent, less capable of understanding their own bodies. But ancient humans were running long-term experiments across entire generations without even realizing it. If a method didn't work, it disappeared quickly. If it worked, it spread and lasted for centuries. Miswak survived 6,000 years, not because of tradition alone, but because it actually worked. So the next time you brush your teeth, think about what that simple act actually represents. It's not new. It's not modern. It's ancient problem solving, wrapped in a plastic handle. Different tools, different materials, completely different eras, solving the exact same problem the entire time. And that raises a bigger question about everything else we assume is modern. If ancient humans figured out dental hygiene without microscopes, labs, or modern science, what else did they understand that we've simply forgotten or never gave them credit for? That's exactly what this channel is built to uncover, one forgotten piece at a time. If this changed how you see your own toothbrush sitting in your bathroom right now, then hit subscribe, because human civilization uncovers one forgotten piece of human history every single week.